And I sent out like 13, 14 Christmas cards to a bunch of people. And I was thinking about Chris and maybe Ralph, and I said, no, they're too fucking nasty. But there was one person who I felt could benefit from some words of encouragement, and that is, of course, Chantal. So I apparently they took a while. The first people to get my cards were in Australia. Go figure. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but she's in Canada and she received it just today. So a little bit late, but better late than never, right? And she would like to show you my Christmas card. She's also high. She's high as fuck in this, by the way.
Christmas card from Josh Moon. With his address, but I'm not gonna dox him. And
that's the return address on that was the Fort Walton Beat address I use for virtual office stuff.
Seal.
That I'll blow it up to full screen. Check out that cool ass fucking wax seal. Wait, where is it? Oh no, I fucked it up.
What's with the seal?
See it? It's the. I legit did this. This is my way of getting into Christmas spirit for my chat. I took the design we used for the back of the Kiwi coin, and I removed the numismatic value. So I took out the silver, fine silver 999 value, and I took that and I used that as a order for a wax seal die. And then I have it in my drawer right now. I have my fancy seal. Let me pull it out. Actually, I'll tink it for you guys. Here, it's brass. Here, it's a nice brass wax die, like the coin one, but for wax. I have the wax, and I legit I printed out, hand wrote these letters, wrote the addresses on the envelopes, which is probably why they took so long. I can't read my fucking handwriting. And I melted and wax sealed 13 envelopes and mailed them out internationally to spread my Christmas cheer. And she's very confused by this seal, and but did get my card.
What's with the seal? Hi, Weed Baby and Ricky. It says bunch of kiwi birds here. It says, oh, Karen. Oh, Chantal, nothing about your situation is unfixable. Keep your head up in 2022. Merry Christmas, Joshua Moon and Kiwi Farms. How incredibly sweet of you. DM me. I'm down to chat.
I'm such a charmer, chat. I'm a charmer. But she knows the rules. No e-girls, right? Fuck he's doing in Vegas. I don't think it's just gambling. I have no idea what him and Dick are doing in Vegas. I really don't think that he's just hanging out at the MGM doing sports betting all day. But he stays there for a couple days over New Year's without May, by the way. But Alice is there, of course. Or at least I'm pretty sure Alice is there. Because that's obviously who he's going to replace May with when it comes time to it. And then he goes to Virginia 2 days before his trial. He comes back on the 3rd. And he flies in to the Washington, D.C. airport, which is 2 hours away from where he lives. He could fly into Richmond, which is like 15 minutes from where he lives, but he chooses Washington, D.C. because there are direct flights from Las Vegas to D.C. And he doesn't check. Here, wait. I'll show this picture because it's pretty funny. This, by the way, the first time that Ralph and Dick went together to Vegas, there is zero evidence whatsoever that they actually even met up. It's just completely unknown what happened. Dick streamed himself going to this meetup together with Ralph, and then he gets there, and there's no reports. There's no videos of them together. There's no pictures of them together from that time. It's just a blank. And then Dick's back home a couple days later, and Ralph's back home, and there's not a fucking word of anything that happened over these few days. At least this time we do have a picture of them together. So this is it. This is. I mean, just so you know, I think Dick is exactly 6 foot. He's either 6 foot or 5'11". He's like, this is known. He's 6 foot tall.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. I'm Xander.
No. What's going on?
Oh, elbows?
No.
Well, you're a faggot simp.
What?
You're a faggot simp.
You guys are from the internet.
I'm from Bitwave Media. Yeah. Get fucked, Dick! It's not a mansion!
I thought you said he was a small guy.
He was. He was a foot shorter than me.
So, Ralph is pretty fucking short in this picture. Like, I think he's trying to, like, crouch so that he doesn't look so short standing directly next to Dick. But he just looks even shorter than he actually is, which is pretty fucking impressive. They go to Vegas. May stays behind, because what is a pregnant woman going to do in Vegas? There's smoking, there's alcohol, there's gambling, you have to stand on your feet. Like, there's nothing there for her. So she just stays there. Dick and Ralph do whatever the fuck they're doing in Vegas. And by the way, he's wearing lifts. Like, those are 3-inch soles on the bottom of his shoes. But he comes back on the 3rd, and there is a snowstorm that blocks I-95, which is the interstate between Washington, D.C. and Richmond, Virginia, where he lives. And he's stuck on this road. A lot of people were stuck on this road. Thousands of people, apparently, were stuck on I-95. He was completely snowed in. And he decides, I'm smart. I'm a genius, right? Remember when I talked to him and I laughed at him for saying that he was a genius and he got super pissed off at me? He's very smart. So he pulled out the one thing that he has, the tool at his disposal that he had that none of those other fucking idiots on I-95 had, which was Google Maps. Only he knows how to use this. And he found a way to get off I-95 onto one of the other interstates that connect Richmond to D.C. So he takes a back road, a secret back road that only a genius could have found out about, and ended up snowed in on a unplowed back road and is stuck there. This is Ralph in his fucking car, waiting, just sitting there, frozen in, because he thought my girlfriend's car, because remember, he crashed his car, took the insurance money, didn't buy a new one, and then just stole Pantsu's car and has been using that exclusively. He thought, my bitch's car has a 4-wheel drive. I'll just take a back road. None of these other fucking idiots could do this. He goes onto a back road, gets snowed in. He's sitting there for 4 hours before what he calls a based black farmer finds him on his tractor and hauls his dumbass back to I-95 and puts him in the northbound lane. So he goes north and finds a hotel room. Here's the video of that.
Oh my god. Let me see. Let's go.
That's the inspiring message from your leader. So he gets into a hotel, and I think by the way, he scheduled a very smart, because Ralph is the best in the sector at what he does. He scheduled a 24-hour show from when he gets back from Vegas until January 4th, which is the day before his trial. So in his mind, he's like, I'll land in D.C., take a 2-hour drive on 995. It'll be clear road. I'll get there on time. And then immediately after, I'll have about 30 minutes, I think, to set up OBS and start a 24-hour show, starting with like 3 or 4 different debates he had set up. All that gets canceled. The entire stream, like his big Free Ralph stream, completely fucked up by the fact that this guy cannot read a weather report and is too cheap to buy a connecting flight. Like, you can get a flight to Richmond. You just have to fly from Vegas to Houston up to Richmond. But he wants to go take a single flight and save $100, right? Because he's doing these flights to Vegas twice every month now. And nothing happens on the 4th. He's quiet. And then the trial day comes. And from what I understand, at the last second, that piece of evidence about the call had been thrown out. So the prosecutor's case, considering that Ralph had gotten Faith to make a video saying that she consented to the release of the pornography, was out there, was to offer him another plea. Now, he had gotten a plea deal early on, but it was a guilty plea. And I think I don't know what the terms were, but this time the prosecutor offered him another plea. It's called a no contest plea. Like, where is it? I have this pulled up somewhere. Oh no, I lost it. Wait. I need the sound effect. Whenever I hear no contest, I think of this.
No contest.
From Super Smash Bros. Melee, when you stop the game, it just says this.
No contest.
And what it means, technically, legally, it means that it is effectively a guilty plea. You are saying that what you are saying is, I do not admit guilt. I do not admit guilt, but I believe that the state can prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. So I will accept a guilty verdict. And there are some very, very technical distinctions between no contest and guilty that a lawyer, like if I was your lawyer and I was explaining to you what the difference is between no contest and guilty, I would have to explain very specific technicalities. Like I think the most major one is that you cannot use a no contest plea as admission of guilt in civil court. So if O.J. Simpson had taken a no contest plea for the murder, they would not then be able to use that plea as proof in civil court for the wrongful death case, which landed, if I did it, in the hands of the family of the woman that he killed. That's basically it. You can't say that he admitted guilt, and there are some ramifications for that, but for the most part, it is not relevant. The point is he took a guilty plea. He was found guilty of the crime, and he was given 1 year suspended sentence, which means nothing. It's not even probation. He essentially walks away from this. He's not a registered sex offender, but he is a sex offender technically, in the literal sense of the word. And that's it. I think that I don't know what the terms of his suspended sentence are. It's not like probation. He's not on probation. There's not going to be like a probation officer checking in on him, and he doesn't have to stay sober. I think he can even leave the state. It depends on the terms of his suspended sentence. But as long as he doesn't get arrested again, then he's free to do whatever the fuck he wants. And good for him. I mean, like, I can't be too upset at this because it's mostly Vickers' fault. It's definitely Faith's fault for being there at all. And it's a nonviolent offense, so the chances of him ever getting jail time were very slim. I'm surprised he didn't get probation, but he probably wouldn't have accepted probation to begin with. So that's it. You did it, Ralpha Bros. Here's a celebratory victory little tweet.
Oh, guess what just came on the radio? It was God's plan! God's plan! Ah!
God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't.
What? Ah!
I don't think. I finesse down Western Road.
I told you, motherfuckers! I told you! I shook up the world!
He took on the world, chat. The whole world was aligned against him. They said, Ethan Ralph, you can't do it. You can't fuck 18-year-olds and film it and put it on the internet despite their ex. You can't do it. And I said, I can do whatever the fuck I want, bitch. Motherfucker, I'm Ethan Ralph from West Memphis, Arkansas, and I can make your bitch famous. And I did just that. And now all them motherfucking A-log pieces of shit know that I can do it. I can do whatever I want. And I'd do it again. 10 out of 10, I'd do it again. Like, okay. Like, I can't even... okay, they're saying, like, oh, he's super mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm looking forward to see what happens next. Good luck, May. And... The main reason why I can't be upset is, like, number one, I'm not even rooting for him to go to prison, because why the fuck would I want that? Number two, he's going to fuck up again. He's going to fuck up again. It's as sure as shit that he's going to fuck up again, because he's learned nothing. Like a normal person might take this saying like, this is close. This was close. I almost lost my freedom as a result of my actions. And I need to be thankful for what I have. I have a place to live. I have a vehicle that works. I have a fiance. I have a baby on the way, and I get an opportunity to make things right with this baby. And you know, she has a family, and they accept me, and you know, that's it. I can make things right, and I can have a family, and I can take care of myself. I can grow my business, and everything will be fine. And that's not what he's going to learn. Like this is not a contemplative. Like look at this guy undulating. Does this look like a dance of a man who's learned a lesson and is going to adjust his behavior so that these things won't happen in the future? Like no, fuck no. He hasn't learned a fucking thing. No, he's not driving. I think she is. So he's hanging out in the passenger seat of his fiance, pregnant fiance, undulating and having a good old time listening to black music, and he's on top of the world. Okay. There's no fucking way he's driving. Yeah, I can see his camera in the. He is. He's got one hand on the. He's got one hand on the wheel, one hand in his camera, and he's doing this fucking thing. Wonderful, buddy. Wow. Okay. Look at it. You can see the steering wheel and the camera and the reflection of his lens. Jesus. So that's why I'm not too particularly torn up. It's still on his record. He's not getting off free. Next time he breaks the law, the judge will consider that. That's true. But as far like I said, his law conditions are literally jail. It's being dead or going to jail. And as far as he's concerned for this, it's like a total victory. It might as well have just been the judge saying like, I considered all the facts, and I'm a big fan of the kill stream. I got to be honest with you. So I'm going to let the defendant go with commendations for his behavior and Goku get him attitude. Bang, bang, court dismissed. Like, that's the same shit to him. He might as well have gotten a pat on the back and a blowjob in the courtroom. I don't know what I did to PPP. I really don't know what I did to him. But like his streams are so bitter and salty and angry with me. He legit, I don't know. I've really upset him. I've really pissed this guy off, and he is he's just like pissed. And it's like, bro, I liked your shit, man. I liked your streams. I liked your videos, and a lot of people who watch my streams didn't like them, and I still watched them because they were funny. But he's so angry, and I don't even know why. I legit don't know. PPP won. But like his last stream was just like so fucking angry, and it's just like, okay, whatever, dude. I feel like what happened is I took Ralph from him. He doesn't like me, and now that I make fun of Ralph, he can't allow himself mentally to be on my team, quote unquote. So he has like this weird, like obstinate issue where he has to malign himself against me, and it's just not fun, and it's not funny, and it's like okay, I guess I just can't like pay attention to him anymore because he's so angry.
You're a fucking bitch. You've been a bitch since I first saw your fucking bitch ass face. I know exactly who you are, so I don't want to mince any words. You ever seen this motherfucker? Fuck! Bitch ass motherfucker! Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1", nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being finally done. You shake like a leaf, man. I'm so savage with the beef. But how am I gonna eat beef sandwich with neurological damage in my teeth? Really shouldn't be so embarrassed. I'm known to get my ass beat by lethal salad, but Riley salad ain't what you eat. Exercise to me is like fucking kryptonite, but if I don't see blood on your lip tonight, Negro, you're gonna end up a kryptonite. You choke. Your whole neighborhood's gonna watch your bitch ass choke. If I can find my dick, that's thick. That's shit in your throat. And now my girl is messaging me. Can you bring back my CP? Like, roll up on this fool's trip tonight. This bitch wants to start wrestling me. We're about to make a big mess in the streets. It means nothing to me. Just another under street. Fuck! Just like that. The gun becomes the violent one. 500 pounds, 5'1". Nigga, your ass is gonna be the Bible, son. When the gun becomes the violent one, all these bitches like Riley run. So watch out, cause you might be 1 second away from being calling dumb.